What's with this weather today? It's awful. Look. Let's get the Q&A started. Right, let's have a look. Holy shit, 45 questions. So I don't know if I'm going to answer them all. If you ask a dumb question, you're not going to get an answer. So be smart. Right, first question. Enduro Fantastic. How long have you been doing BMX for? 9 years. Lightbulb _ RGB asks, will you be at Adrenaline Alley on the 21st of December? If now, when will you next be there? If now, do you mean not? We're going for the Christmas all-nighter, which I think was the 27th. 21st, I doubt it because I'm going to be working. But I'm sure I can see you there sometime. Hit me up. _ Jack _ Young _ asks, what's your worst injury have you done BMX in? My worst injury was when I went to do a 270 over a flat bank hip and landed on my bike and the handlebar went through my leg. Yeah, through my leg. I didn't have a bar end on, and the bike sort of, one end of the handlebar dug into the ramp and I landed on the other and it went through my leg. That hurt. I might do a full video on that because it's a very long story. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a full video. Okay, Vasco _ Nerfs asks, how long have you been riding? I've already answered that, mate. 9 years. Thanks anyway. Jack _ 136, what's the best trick you can do? I would say flare, but it's not that hard to do. I have landed a backflip no-hander before. That was very hard to do, but I've only ever landed one. But don't ask me to do that because I hate it. Jack Fox 0307 asks, who and what inspired you to do YouTube? To do YouTube, well, a lot of people really. People like Harry Main just started just before I started doing my channel. He started doing like sort of more videos. I've always watched sort of gaming / BMX videos. I wouldn't say it's one specific person, but I just watch loads. I mean, obviously you've got Boca123 and Adam LZ. Always watch them. I've done for years. So I should probably say them actually. Yeah. George.T. _ asks, what got you into BMX? When I was younger, I used to go to car boots and buy really cheap bikes, and I used to jump them about and make ramps and things. And from that, I saved up, got a BMX, and started doing tricks on a BMX because it's kind of a trick bike. So that's how I got into it. Okay, TJR _ BMX asks, what is a trick that you would like to learn? I would really like to learn flare whips, but they absolutely terrify me wanting to go for it. It just doesn't calculate in my head that how you would do it, but I would like to do that. Maybe one day. Hannah _ May73 asks, why'd you start BMX? Who's your inspiration? BMX itself, I mean, no one really inspired me to start BMXing. I never really looked up to anyone then. I just started doing tricks on a BMX, so no one, I guess. Robbie.Forminge, that's your name, Minge, right, okay. What's your favourite trick? The flare, 100%. Absolutely love doing it. That's why you see me doing so many of them. But it hurts when you fall off, so don't fall off. Owen _ Stiff asks, can you do a Dorman fakie on a 5-foot? What's a Dorman fakie? So I'm going to say no. Let me know what it is and I'll see if I can do it. Liam _ Aldwin, how many bikes have you had? A lot. About 6 months ago I had 6 just sat in the garage. So, I don't know, probably 20? Yeah, about that. I don't know. Okay, I don't know how to say this name. Ivankov? Eh? The best skate park you have been to and when? Shout out please. I've just said your name. So, best skate park, Corby, Adrenaline Alley, 100%. Best skate park, like, ever, really. It's got everything you need. And when? Well, I go like all the time, really. It is about a 2-hour drive, but it's worth it. Anthony Doughty asks, hot bar in the closest bank, then tell us what your favourite park out of the ones you've been to. not counting Corby. Better be trying a hop bar in this Q&A. So hop bar in the closest bank. I'm not at a skate park, so and a hot bar, you know I don't like doing them, so please don't ask me to. Next question. Alex underscore Rod3N asks, will you ever ride Creation Skate Park in Birmingham, and what made you start YouTube? Will I ride Creation Skate Park? Yes. Me and Matt shall be doing a lot of road trips, so we're going to try and go to everywhere really. We'll let you know when. What made you start YouTube? I've always wanted to do it. A couple of years ago I did gaming live streaming on a website called Twitch, so that got me into sort of creating things, but then I didn't really have the time for it at the time, and I've always wanted to do YouTube, and just one day I was like, right, let's start. So yeah. Okay, underscore VVXV underscore asks, why do you BMX? What makes you enthusiastic about it? I BMX because it's a stress relief. It gives you adrenaline. It keeps you going. If you're ever down, it brings you like back to normal. It keeps you going. I've got to the point in my life where I need it in my life, otherwise it's not good. And what makes you enthusiastic about it? Just the feeling of when you land a really good trick, like the adrenaline. Okay, next question. Josh Oxton 666 asks, favorite peg trick? Peg trick that I can land, I would say feeble to easy 180, because it's the only really good peg trick I do. I don't do a lot of them. Favorite peg trick, I mean, what I would like to do like a flare to ice pick. I've sort of landed one before by accident, and it felt really cool. I kind of come up, did a flare, landed an ice pick, and then the front peg touched. I was like, whoa. So yeah, I might try that one day, but not yet, because I landed on my ice last time and it really hurt. Okay, next question. Iza.Abaz. Best riding experience? Riding experience? I don't know, because I have a lot of good experiences. I would say recently the trip down to Hastings, that was pretty good. I had 2 days in Hastings riding, enjoyed it. So probably that. Lewis.TheGod asks, favourite frame? I would say the frame I'm using now, which is the Total BMX Killer Bee frame. I think I've got it in the shortest size, so it's easier to kind of do tricks and stuff. I definitely would recommend that frame. It's amazing. Justin Hoey 10, how many bones have you broken? None that I know of. Touch wood. Hev Bowen, or Heather Bowens, also known, asks, where do you see your YouTube account this time next year? Where do I see it? Subscriber sort of level. I would like to get 1,000, just over maybe. That's a little goal for me. I've got longer term goals in 1 year, probably not that much because I still want to build it up. But years to come, I want to travel around the UK, film every single skate park, and just do like a tour of the UK. So that's long term. But in 1 year, just keep making videos. Matt Harmston, you prick, asks, are you Ed Sheeran? Yes. But next question. Ewan underscore Watson, worst fall or injury while riding? Sort of answered this earlier, handlebar through the leg by far. Lewis Burton 557, do you with Ryan Taylor? What? Do you with Ryan Taylor? What the fuck? Next question. B. Lowano. What was your first box bike? What's a box bike? Ben underscore Lamb underscore. How long have you been riding and who inspired you to start? 9 years and nobody. Already answered that one. Thanks anyway. Underscore King underscore Charlie underscore. Any near deaths on a bike? If so, what? Yes, the handlebar situation, because it hit my main artery and I started bleeding everywhere. I was minutes away from dying. So I think I'll do a video on this, definitely. Matt Howes 99. Who you look up to in BMX? Who do I look up to? Harry Main, Alex Colborn, Mark Webb. Yeah, I would say they're the three main ones. I look up to a lot of people, really, sort of different riding styles and things, but I would say out of the lot, probably Mark Webb was my main sort of person I looked up to. Jimmy underscore Meltron underscore. What's the best trick you can do and can you drive, and what's your dream car? Best trick you can do? Well, that I can do all the time? Probably a flare. Everybody loves a flare. Can you drive? Yes. What would your dream car? What your dream car? I mean, what's your dream car, mate? I don't really know. I'm not really into cars. This is probably very common, but I do like the GTRs. I don't know a lot about cars. They look cool. RCJYGNW, can I be in the vid? Yes, but you didn't ask a question. Ansley.littlejohn.23, who is the main inspiration for you in your BMX life? Inspiration, probably Harry Main, because he does the YouTube. I really look up to him for that. Jams00821, what's your opinion on BMX legend Scotty Cranmer? I watched his videos like for a very long time now, and it's very sad what happened to him. But my opinion on him, he's a very good rider. He seems like a nice guy. Yeah, cool dude. MX Racer 905, how good are you? I'm alright. Aran.MC person? Sorry. Hey man, wondering if you would ever come up to some Scottish skate parks and if you could send a backflip to fakie. Scottish skate parks, yeah, we plan to come up there at some point. Probably next time I've got a week off work, we'll do something. If you could send a backflip to fakie, absolutely not. They just terrify me. The thought of having to come away from the ramp and land backwards, it doesn't calculate in my head. I would either go back and smash my head or go forward and land on my face. You know, I've done a lot of fakie tricks and gone back and smashed my head before, and it just absolutely terrifies me. So I don't think I'll ever do that, to be fair. Brett.Brockin, how did you become the person you are today? Just experiences. Whatever you go through on your life and you overcome it, it kind of makes you who you are today. Some good things, some bad things, but makes you who you are. Sidley_, when your YouTube channel grows, will you produce the same content or start moving to different types? I plan to do a lot more. So like this Q&A video, that's not a normal video that I do. I normally do just like BMX vlogs. But I thought try something different. So there is going to be some different things, but it's always going to be based around BMX and cycling. And he also asked, and the most important question of all, Coke or Pepsi? Coke, 100%. Why would you drink Pepsi when you've got Coke? T_0_M844. How did you start the road to do YouTube with BMX? How did you start? Went to a skate park, made a video on my phone, put it all together. It was like a minute long, posted it. I was like, right, I've started. We can only get better from here. So, yeah. Right, 4 more questions left. BMX_James Young. Did you have any inspirations as you were doing BMX? Yeah, Barry Main, Mark Webb. I've kind of already listed off them ones. Johnny_Statham_BMX_123. It's a very long name. What was your first bike/frame? My first bike was a GT Nyquist 3. It was heavy, the brakes didn't work, and it was alright. Callum R. Head MTB. What camera do you use and how do you edit your video? I use a GoPro Session and I use Sony Vegas to edit. I'm going to do another video on all of my camera equipment and how I edit my videos, so look out for that in the next week or so. Michael Murphy_99. What was your first BMX frame? First frame? I think that I got on its own was a Flybikes Montana. It was a brakeless frame. A very cool frame, quite light, quite low. It's just nice to ride. Right, that's the end of the Q&A. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.